The wonderful thing about Tigers. What was that again, editor?
Tigers are a wonderful thing, Nick.
Tigers are a wonderful thing. I thought it was something else.
Oh, bother.
Welcome to Movie Emporium's review of Christopher Robin, newest film by Mark Forster and starring Ewan McGregor as Christopher Robin, Haley Atwell as his wife, and Jim Cummings as Winnie the Pooh. If you don't know what Christopher Robin or Winnie the Pooh is, they're characters from the 1800s or 1900s, somewhere around there, about a kid who grows up with a set of friends, or imaginary, whatever they are. They grow up in the 100-acre woods. They're Winnie the Pooh, Eeyore, Tigger, Piglet, Rabbit, Owl, Roo, all them characters. As he spends his childhood, he listens, he has fun, he interacts, they have journeys, they fight heffalumps, all that good stuff. Winnie the Pooh is kind of like, almost like it's conscious. They're actually, if we think about it, and I didn't realize this until I was watching the movie last night, his characters are like his emotions. They're scared, they're hopeful, they're sad, they're intrigued, they're interested, they're not always remembering everything. But that's not what this movie centers on. This movie centers on kind of like a hook story, where what would happen if Christopher Robin left the world of 100-acre woods, moved on to a new life, became an adult, had a family, and all that good stuff. And that's where the story begins. And I'm just going to say it right now, probably the first 30 minutes or so are not the most interesting. They're very depressing. It takes place during World War I. Ewan McGregor's went to war. Now he has a family he neglects because he works for this luggage company. And they want him to stay over for the weekend because he's supposed to go to college with his wife and kid, who he neglects. And they want him to stay over so he can do some, so he can, basically remove jobs because they're like hurting for money. And his wife, Haley Atwell's character, she just wants him to be a father. He doesn't know how to do that sometimes. He just knows how to work. He's trying to survive and supply for his family. And it shows because he's not there all the time. He's too much in his head. You see a scene where they're dancing, the kid and the mother are dancing, and he just shuts the doors, which is what the kind of the movie's about. Ewan McGregor is pretty fantastic as Christopher Robin. You can tell he wants to be there with his wife, but you can tell he has this job that he doesn't like, obviously. And it shows. His boss is kind of a scumbag whose father owns the company, and he wants him to do the downsizing. But, it's for the first 30 minutes, it kind of shows that Christopher Robin is just a normal person. He's forgotten everything. He's forgotten Winnie the Pooh. And that's where the story kind of kicks in, where it actually becomes good. Christopher Robin has forgotten about his friends, and Winnie the Pooh wakes up one morning and his friends are gone. So Winnie the Pooh has to go find Christopher Robin, who's now an adult. And that's where we kind of jumpstart on what's good about the movie. Winnie the Pooh and the characters themselves are amazing. They're fantastic. Winnie the Pooh, who's voiced by Jim Cummings, sounds like Winnie the Pooh. He acts like Winnie the Pooh. He's forgetful. He's innocent. He just wants honey. He wants to be with his friends. And it shows. It's just like what we watched in the animated series back in the 90s with the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Jim Cummings is one of those special voice actors. You can see it every time he does a character. I think he did Pete and Goof Troop, if I remember right. But he's fantastic. He really gets the mannerisms of Winnie the Pooh. And when you see Winnie, or you see Pooh go there to talk to Christopher Robin, and he does the thing. He's like, you look older. You have wrinkles on your face. It's just the innocence of what Pooh represents. And he wants a red balloon, which is a major part of the story, but just the fact that what Winnie the Pooh is, how he represents who Christopher Robin used to be, and how they mesh together, it's a fantastic part of the story. And let's not forget the actual other side characters like Eeyore, which is played by Brad Garrett. Eeyore is, he's a sad character, he's a depressed character, but he's a character that lights up when he realizes the adult is Christopher Robin. There's this whole really fun scene with a heffalump. Eeyore realizes that there's no heffalump, but I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but Eeyore plays along, I guess is the word. So it's just Brad Garrett really represents what Eeyore is. He does a nice job. You know, remember from Everybody Loves Raymond, but he's definitely a standout in the movie as Eeyore. Chris O'Dowd plays Tigger, and it sounds exactly like Tigger. Jim Cummings actually did Tigger in the animated series, but Chris O'Dowd takes the mannerisms, takes the feel, takes the jumpiness, all that good stuff of Tigger, and is well represented. I don't know who plays Piglet, but Rabbit is played by Peter Capaldi, which is the 10th Doctor Who, I think, or 9th, whatever one it is. And he looks and acts like Rabbit, you know, the insecure, the, you know, the intense, whatever you want to call it. Toby Jones, of course, is Toby Jones, and he plays Al perfectly, you know, and then Rue and all them. And, I mean, they're fun characters. But the main interesting, fantastic part of this movie is how good the CGI for these characters look, because they look like the characters you would have seen in stores in the 18 or 1900s. There's a whole plot of them being live, real creatures or animals or whatever, and it plays out through funniest ways. The movie's actually pretty funny, but the characters themselves are what you go see the movie for, and the CG makes them look like you could pick them up and hold them, and that's what makes it fantastic. That's what makes these characters fantastic. That's why they've lasted as long as they have, because the people who play them really care about them. They really want a sense to you, a sense of believability and whatnot. And the people, whoever did the visual effects, I hope it's ILM, takes ideas from this movie, because just the fluffiness, just the cotton, the way it moves, the way Pooh moves, it's incredible. It looks real. And if they could have done that with like Black Panther or even parts of Avengers, can you imagine how good those movies would look? I mean, yeah, they're just small characters, but they're fantastic characters. And like I said, I got to give it to Ewan McGregor as Christopher Robin. I mean, Ewan McGregor's already a fantastic actor, but here he shines. He's great. Don't listen to what everybody else says. Christopher Robin is a good movie. It's not a fantastic movie, but it's a fun movie. It's a fun movie to take your kids, as long as you can get past that first 30 minutes, which, like I said, is depressing. But like I said, go see it. Enjoy Winnie the Pooh. Enjoy his friends. Enjoy Ewan McGregor's Christopher Robin. Enjoy everything about it, because these movies are why we go to see movies, why we enjoy what we enjoy from our childhood. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, remember, rate, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Audio Boom, Facebook and Twitter. Comment below. Let us know how we're doing. We definitely need the reviews and all that good stuff to keep us growing. But with that, also email us at nlapola1138@gmail.com. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Peace, guys.